MMR 1031. You were rocking with Radio Ramon. We got Nick Lavelle in studios. What's up with you, bro? How you feeling today?
What's going on, yo?
Pull it closer.
Oh yeah, no doubt. How y'all doing today, man? Everything's smooth.
Man, we appreciate you rocking with us, man. We appreciate you coming in studios with us to chop it up with us. We look forward to you hitting the stage next Thursday at St. Andrews Hall, man. How you feeling? You ready for that?
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I'm a natural born entertainer. You know, I'm always ready. You feel me?
Sounds like a win. I could definitely see that being the case. I done caught some glimpses of the videos, some of the performances, man, and you know, it was definitely an energy we wanted to make sure we had on the show, man. You know, so we reached out and we had you booked and ready to go, and then it was a small hiccup, but we got you back on board. We got the music for the show tape and everything. So, you know, Nick Lavelle, where can we find you, man? For everybody listening here right now, everybody soon to be listening here, where can we find you on Instagram, social media? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm pretty much on every major social media site right now. I'm pushing a video I got right now on YouTube. Just finalized some paperwork for this Vivo account. Also, getting ready to make a Tumblr, a Periscope, Facebook Live. That way a lot of my fans and supporters can actually see some live performances while I'm actually doing it, so they can kind of like feel that experience. They don't have to wait for the Instagram post or YouTube post after. Everyone can actually see everything that's going on currently.
Sounds good. So you say working on that Vivo, but we got Instagram is Nick_Lavelle.
No doubt.
Facebook is, can they find you on there?
Yeah, Nick Lavelle fan page right there.
Okay, you got the fan page on Facebook.
My Twitter, I'm in the works of getting my Twitter name switched. I don't know, I'm having like an issue right now. They won't let me switch my name, but right now it's Nick @2_Night. You know, that was like my little alter ego back in the day.
Okay.
So I had this Twitter account for about 2-3 years now.
Yeah, we'll definitely post that in the app so that way you can get that information from now. And when you update it, we'll definitely keep y'all in the loop. Right now, we're going to play a track, man. We're going to play the track that he's really pushing, his single right now. What's this, man? Give us an intro for this track real quick.
This track is called Back to the Room, man. It's one of my most favorite tracks I've done. I shot the video out there in Baltimore and D.C. with one of my favorite artists. His name is Montage, a singer, 19-year-old singer from Baltimore, Maryland. And pretty much, you know, we linked up after a talent show. And I got into their studio the next day, and we actually knocked this track out the day after I won this contest in Baltimore. So it kind of got a lot of history behind this track, and I'm rocking with it because it has a nice little sound and everything.
Cool, man. I be seeing you moving, man. I see you state to state moving. You know what I'm saying? This is good to get you on this show. Like I said, man, it's good that we got you home for a second, and we can get you on the show. I know pretty soon you're going to be taking off, and we're going to talk about that in a bit, man. You're going to be taking off and, you know, just tackling business like you're supposed to, man. Hitting the places you're supposed to hit and doing what's lined up for you. Once again, you say this track is called what again?
Back to the Room.
Back to the Room. Let's play it. MMR 1031, we are back. That was Back to the Room, Nick Lavelle, man. Appreciate that track. You say you hooked up with a guy in Baltimore after doing a show, and just that shortly after you was in the studio the next day, and you got that track, huh?
Yeah, man, like that whole experience was just so crazy. Just the opportunity to even go to Baltimore and perform in front of some big time A&Rs for different record labels, and also competing against 80 other individual artists in that show. He was one of the artists in the show, and he was also managed by a big, well-known, you know, manager out there in Baltimore. And pretty much, you know, I came in. I was one of the 3 finalists out of 80 people in the show. It was for $1,000. So when it came down to it, they asked us, "Y'all want to split the 1,000?" And we was like, you know, we willing to split it. At least me and this other artist, we were willing to split the money. And what ended up happening was one artist kind of refused to do it. He said, "I'm not feeling that. It's all or nothing for me." So by him doing that, they had to go to a crowd judge. So when they did the crowd judge, the whole crowd voted for me.
There you go.
So that was God, you know, it was God blessing me. And once he found out that I won, he got in contact with my peoples right before we took off, because we was really ready to leave that same day.
Well, thank you. My apologies, man. My apologies. So that's live. Did you already have the track put down, or did y'all put that all the way together?
No, I had already, what I do is because I'm always traveling, like you said, you mentioned that I'm always going state to. I'm driving to these states. A lot of people don't know I'm traveling in my own car, put my own gas in my own car. I'm not being funny for anything.
No, that's the real.
Strictly on me, man, my hard-earned money. So what's going on is when I'm traveling for 6-7 hours on the road, I don't really listen to the radio. All I'm doing is listen to my own music, or listen to listen to beats all day. So, you know, it was a track I had stumbled across on the website, and I just kept playing with it the whole way, all like 7-8 hours from Detroit all the way to Baltimore. I'm coming up with melodies, I'm coming up with sound, what I want to do with the music. And when I came to the studio, I really was hesitant on giving them the track because I wanted the track for myself. I said, I'd rather do it by myself. I need the track by myself. But the vibes were so good in that studio, and the people seemed so genuine that I went off, man. I said, you know what, let me go ahead and see how this track, man. We're going to make it happen.
Sounds good. That's live, man. That's live. And that is something, man. Somebody got to really bring something to the table, you know, as an R&B artist or as a rapper or something for you to feature them on your track. You know what I mean? That doing the same thing you do.
No doubt.
They really got to bring something to the table. So you say the vibes and everything was real good. That's live, man. How long you been doing this, man? How long you been an entertainer? How long you been an artist? You say you natural born. You know what I mean?
I've been doing talent shows since I was probably like 4th grade. You know, I went to Macy Jemison over on the west side, and I remember doing a talent show. I was singing. I did Usher. I used to do all the Usher impersonations. Like I was ushered out, man. I just wanted to be like Usher, man. Then the wig came with Bow Wow came. I wanted to be like Bow Wow in middle school, so I was rapping a little bit. I had a little rap group when I was in middle school. I was doing that for a long time. I come from a singing background, but I wasn't always the best singer. And even at this point in my life right now, I feel like I'm not the best singer, but I got a lot of room for opportunity and growth. And you know, I humbly come to people like, you know what, I wanna you know, better myself. I wanna create this better image for myself. I wanna, you know, get more opportunities with vocal training and stuff like that. So I really just, you know, started doing music seriously probably in 2014. Okay. And I made a track. I'm so real with myself. Like, that's one thing about my artist. I want to be the realest artist that will come through. And I tell people all the time, you know, people used to laugh at me when I sing. I used to do singing videos. People used to laugh at me. Used to be making fun of how I sing because they say he can't sing or he trying too hard or his faces he making. So I was very discouraged, you know what I'm saying? I had stopped doing it. I was like, I ain't doing this anymore. I want to be embarrassed. I mean, I was a popular individual, so when I post something, it's a broad audience that's seeing it. So, make a long story short, I had the opportunity to link up with this producer named Charles Hines, and he's probably one of the biggest emerging, you know, upcoming producers in the city. And he also has a true talent. Like, he can really sing, he can really write. And I had heard one of my homeboys' tracks, and he was on it. I was like, how did he get his voice to sound like that? You know, how do he, you know, I know if he can sing, but how do you get it to sound so wet on the track? Right. And my man's passed me the number. I called him up. I chopped it up with him. I had a beat in mind, and I was thinking, like, all right, you know, I asked him this, you know, what his charges was. So I linked up with him, and I had dropped my first song called Who You Came With, which is also going to be on my EP coming out. So when I dropped Who You Came With, it's like it felt powerful. It felt like I was stepping into a different element of my life. And man, when I had posted on Instagram, Facebook, everybody that you can think of was on my head. They was like, dude, this is hot, yo. This is hot. Like, what? Girls who was the same girls that was laughing at me 2 years prior to this, they were like, this not Nick singing, this ain't him. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, dang, I really must be out here making some moves, man. I really must be doing my thing to where everybody is really, really rocking with the boy. So that's really where everything started picking up back in 2014, and then like linking up with Charles and dropping that first single, and I just kept going hard from there on out. Cool,
man. That sounds live, man. So it looks like it's definitely taking its steps of, you know, going from a hobby to, you know, like a passion of yours, man. Is this a dream of yours? You dream to be that performer on the stage?
You know what? I can honestly say it's not even a dream anymore because it's happening.
Right.
It's not even a dream no more because it's inevitable, and it's to the point where it's not even a matter of if it's gonna happen, it's when. It's just the timing. You know, I got a lot of stuff on the table right now. I got a lot of different opportunities, and they keep, you know, they're prospering, and they keep opening up more opportunities. So I know my time is coming. I just don't know when. And I'm just going to keep grinding, but it's bigger than the dream at this point because I feel like I'm living it already. I'm in the dream. Now it's starting to become a passion.
Cool. So you said you mentioned you got an EP coming out, man. You know, when's that coming out? What's going on with that? What you got going on next?
Pretty much, you know, I got the EP coming out. It's called Just a Little Arrogance. I'm dropping that sometime either end of April, beginning of May.
Okay.
I got a big statewide tour I'm about to take off on May, where I'm gonna be pretty much doing an EP listening party in all the major cities in Michigan, and got a couple sponsors. I can't really release information until everything get finalized, but for the most part,